Okay guys, I've already gone through all this stuff, but I'm gonna grab 2 brand new bleach pens for $3. These Windex wipes are only $2. I've never ever seen these before. This whole set is $8. And I think that's it. I really don't see anything else. Alright, so let's go see what else they have. I always scan any Febreze or any type of air freshener that has a scent that I've never seen before, and these I felt like could possibly be Bolos. They ended up definitely being a Bolo. The scrubbing bubbles, I wasn't sure and I didn't feel like looking it up for whatever reason, so that is not going to resell and I'm going to use that at home. So this comp is for the exact same item, just a different bottle, so that's why I went ahead and picked that one up. It was only $2 as well. Earlier that morning I had seen on Facebook a Bolo for a solitaire electronic game, and I thought this one was it, but it wasn't. If it would have been new, I definitely would have picked it up, but since it was opened, I left that behind. So this sale, I spent $28 total. I love this sale because they give receipts. I think this is the only estate sale company I get receipts from. And the man that runs this estate sale company, I just love him. He's awesome. So I showed you guys all the cleaning stuff, but I did not show you these mirrors that I got down in the basement, which I swore I would never buy another goodie mirror, but this one is brand new in the package. Okay, so I just looked it up. Somebody has this one listed for $14.99, and then this one sold for $21 with free shipping. I'm listing mine for $25 plus shipping. I sell on more platforms other than eBay, and I guarantee I can get more for this on Bonanza than I can on eBay. So I'm going to price this higher. And then I was really shocked with this Astonish oven cleaner, and I have like the whole little kit right here, and this was only $8, and these two were selling for $50 if you paired them together. So I need to do a little bit of research and see how much I can get for the entire kit. And then I had never seen these before, that's why I grabbed these. I'll throw up the comp. I think I might have already thrown it up for you guys, but I'll throw it up. These were like the star of the show though. If you can find these, the Sleep Serenity in any scent, these are worth some good money. And then this Febreze allergen reducer, somebody has listed for, I want to say it was $27. I didn't see any sold. I need to see if this is full. I'll weigh it. And like, I know this one isn't full. This one is way heavier, so I'll compare them to this. And then these bleach pens, these should sell super, super fast. These will probably pay for everything. Actually, not probably. These will pay for everything plus more. I'm going to assume that they're used or one just leaked. I don't know. I need to check it out. So I'll look a little further into that. And then I just grabbed this. It's not worth anything. It was $2, so I'll just use this at home. That's the good thing about selling cleaning products is if they're not worth anything, I can use them at home. This estate sale was the third stop of the day. The second stop, I didn't find anything. Now, I do have some stuff in my bag, and I'll show you guys everything at the end of these clips, just like I did the last sale. And I'm looking for that elusive gentle gum dental floss, but I don't find any at this sale. I thought for sure I would. I did not record the first bathroom I went into, and they had so much dental floss, but none of it was the good stuff. Now, you have to be careful when going through items like this. You might scan something and see that it has a really high sell-through rate. You get really excited because the price is really good on eBay and you think you're going to make a whole bunch of money, and then eBay pulls your listing because it's a prescription only item. So when looking through the bathroom at certain types of items, make sure you're looking at the packaging and looking for that RX symbol. Anything that requires a prescription is not allowed to be sold on eBay or any other platform, to be honest. CPAP machines are notorious for this. If you look up comps on eBay, you look like you hit a home run, but those are prescription only and cannot be resold. There was so much stuff inside of this house, and this was day 3 of this sale. Now, because I noticed there is a lot of Amway stuff, there were a lot of Amway cleaners, there were Amway boxes, I am on the hunt for the harder to find Amway items. Now, this is mostly stationery stuff inside of this room, and I buy all of these pen refills. If you find the right older pen refill, they sell for over $30. So I don't bother looking them up. I know that however much they're gonna charge me, I can definitely make money on all of those. So I go ahead and pick all of those up, and then I'm just looking for any heavy pens, anything made in Japan or Germany. I'm also looking for pens or pencils with vintage characters on them, stuff with vintage advertising, that type of thing. Now, they did have a whole bunch of pens from different hotels, and they were all vintage. I didn't know if I should pick those up or not, so I left those behind. I probably could have just grabbed them and put them in a lot and sold them for $10 or $15, but I'm trying not to pick up items that I think I'll end up putting in my death pile. I'm trying to get everything that I purchased listed within the first 2 weeks after purchasing it. I've mentioned in my videos before that this time of year is really when estate sales start to slow down. I just went on estatesales.net this morning, and over the course of the next 2 weeks, there's only one estate sale in my area. It was probably somewhere around 17 degrees this day with the wind chill. I have on a full-length parka coat. That is what is making so much noise in the background, but estate sales were dead. All the sales that I went to, I was one of maybe 5 people inside of the house. So most companies slow down at a certain point. I know one company that does not take any sales after the 2nd week of November.
Yeah.
I think it is out that way. I swear.
To the right?
I think so, because I think, yeah.
Yeah, is it cold?
This Amway cleaner is a floor stripper. I'll throw up a comp for you guys. I found a bottle here, and then I end up finding another bottle in the basement. Now, I pick all of these up to see how full they are before I comp anything, and a lot of these were mostly empty. Now, even mostly empty, some cleaners can be worth quite a bit. So if cleaning products are something that you're thinking about adding to your eBay store, I recommend looking everything up no matter how full or not full it is. I've been selling discontinued cleaning products for about 4 years now, so I have a pretty good general knowledge of what will and what won't sell and what products I should and shouldn't pick up. But definitely, if you come across any Amway cleaners, look them up. They're always worth looking up. I had picked up this exact same bottle about 2 months ago at an estate sale, and I just sold it the other day for, I believe it was $28. I was hoping these would be the Jello Jiggler Easter egg molds, but it looked like these were to hold eggs, like to go camping or to put in a cooler, that type of thing. I have quite a few of those Jello Jiggler molds, so I'm hoping to put together a nice size lot closer to Easter. That's usually the only time I can get rid of those molds. They stick around for forever, but once Easter comes around, they fly out the door. Has anybody else pictured themselves falling down the stairs at an estate sale, and then you get to the bottom of the stairs and the basement's full of people? That is so something I could see myself doing, and it's probably like my number 3 fear in life. I probably should not have even put that out there, because my luck, the next estate sale I go to, this exact thing is going to happen to me. Anyway, while I was down in the basement, I was chatting with this man, and this was, like I had said, day 3 of the sale. He was here day 1 and day 2, and he said day 1 there was double the amount of stuff inside of this house, if not more. This estate sale company is the type of company where they only price a select number of items. Everything else is just dig through and make a pile. So they don't even unpack any boxes for the most part. Some of the drawers still have items in them, and if there's any boxes like that you see against that wall over there, they don't unpack any of those boxes. You can pull those out and look through them. So I'm sure you could have came day 1, 2, and 3 and found something new every single day. I know some people like to dig, but it's just not my thing. I do not like to waste time. I am very strategic with my time, so I don't like these type of estate sales. I do, but I don't. So I will dig a tiny bit, but I'm not going to pull out each and every box and look through it looking for items. I like the estate sales where mostly everything is set up and priced. But again, I don't mind having to dig a little bit, but I do mind having to dig a lot. Now, when it comes to candles, I will buy them if I think they are older, possibly discontinued. This Yankee has that black stripe, and usually that means they are older. Now, this one smelled so good, I knew I was going to pick it up, and if it didn't sell, not a big deal. I would definitely burn that one at home. Now, the same for this Yankee, it has that black stripe, so I know this one is older, so I go ahead and put that one in the bag. There were a couple of brands of candles that I had never heard of before, so I did look them up, but none of them were reselling on eBay at all, so I was thinking they were more local. And then there's that other bottle of Power Off. Again, those are selling for around $40. This water expired in 2015, I think it was. Okay, no, I can see the date. It was April of 2017. And I love people who hang on to everything for that long. Their estate sales are always the best. After I left this sale, I called my mom and I was telling her about all the Amway cleaners, and I had no clue that LOC was by Amway, and I skipped over about 4 bottles of LOC cleaner. So if you see that, pick it up. My mom was the one who told me that her and my dad used to use the LOC cleaner when I told her I had picked up a ton of Amway stuff. So I could have kicked myself after I left the sale once I found out I left probably about $100 behind. And I'm just taking one more glance, and I notice on this bottom shelf, because it's so dark, I almost missed this mop refill. I go back to that first bathroom where I didn't record because I realized I didn't open the drawers. I checked the date on one of those toothbrushes, and it was 1992, so I went ahead and picked the rest of them up. And if they resell, good. If not, I will probably just use those in our travel bag in case anybody forgets a toothbrush when we go places. This is everything that I picked up for $10 at that estate sale. So just this quickie mop refill will sell for $25 plus shipping. So this pays for everything plus more. I'm already in the profit once that sells, and that should sell within the first 2 weeks, I would say, if not before. So this is everything else. I got 2 of these Amway Power Offs. These are floor strippers, and those sell for $39.99 a piece. I already have one of these listed. It hasn't sold. It's the spray bottle. So I think I'm going to end that listing, throw that one with it, and I'm going to list them for probably about $40 or $45. I'll probably go $45 best offer. And these, I've sold this before. I sell these for around $22. And I have not looked this one up. Anytime you see Amway cleaners, usually they're worth picking up. I didn't look up this one And there were a couple more that I didn't pick up at the sale because they were like mostly gone. So I didn't want to waste my time. Now, I haven't looked up all of these pen refills, but I did look up these ones. So this one sells for $12 and these sell for around $10 to $12 a piece. I'm going to lot those together. These three, I think they're all the same color. Yeah, they're all black ink. And I probably asked $30 for those. And then, like I said, I didn't look up the rest of them, but I'm going to guess that these Parkers and then the Pilots and then these ones down here are going to sell for like somewhere around $10 a piece for sure. And then I haven't looked up any of that stuff. Yankee candles. Unfortunately, this one, there's like 75 listed, none sold. Didn't look it up. I figured if it doesn't sell, I would just burn it or put it in my whatnot auction. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet. It smells so good. And it's Christmas time. It's a Christmas candle, so I might just keep it. Then these ones, I'm sure $20 a piece. I looked them up. They're one of the smaller ones that I have listed are sold, but the bigger ones were selling around $40 to $50. I haven't looked up the toothbrushes. I always just buy the toothbrushes if they're cheap enough. And like I said, I paid $10 for all of this, and I knew he was going to give me a great deal. That estate sale company is amazing. They always have sales where it's like, make a pile, we'll give you a price, and their prices are always cheap. I haven't looked up this artistry. This is by Amway. I love going to estate sales where the people were Amway sellers because some Amway stuff is worth so much money. So I picked up these. I don't remember what they're selling for, but I know it was around $20, so another $40. This someone has listed for $15, so not the best pickup, but considering I paid $10 for everything, not bad. Now, this is also by Amway. Definitely something to keep an eye out for. Some of these hair products can sell for quite a bit. This was the only new one that I found at that sale. So I picked this one up. I can't find, I need to look on Terapeak or eBay research and see if there's any that have sold in the last 2 years and get a price. This one, I Google imaged and something popped up for, like, it was listed for $45. So I just grabbed it. So this is everything. Oh, I showed you guys I showed you guys these pencils. But anyways, this is everything that I picked up for $10 at that sale. This was the final sale of the day, and it was so cold I could see my breath. And I'll show you guys all the goodies I pick up at this sale in the next video. I'm not feeling the best today, so I am going to postpone my whatnot auction for tonight to tomorrow night at the same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and get a good night's rest tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on my next video on Thursday.